This is officially the most viral moment of the year. Andy Byron and Kristen Stewart caught on camera at a Coldplay concert.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we'll be looking at the most astounding moments when the messy private lives of the rich and famous unraveled right before our eyes in real time.
7 months after the photos surfaced, Aldine announced that he and his wife of 11 years would be divorcing.
Randall Emmett. As a filmmaker, Randall Emmett had spent years trying, and mostly failing, to get Hollywood to take him seriously. Then in October 2021, he finally got some attention. Just not the kind he was hoping for.
What's the worst thing you discovered about Randall post-breakup?
There will be a day that the truth will come to the light.
At the time, Emmett was engaged to reality TV star Lala Kent, with whom he'd recently welcomed a daughter.
Emmett proposed to Kent on the beach in Mexico in 2018. By March 2021, they welcomed a daughter, Ocean. It was after the child's birth that Kent said she began to notice cracks in her relationship with Emmett.
But any plans for a future between the two were dashed when Emmett was photographed at a Nashville hotel with two women who definitely weren't his fiancée. Fans who caught him in the act said he tried to duck and hide after being spotted. The pictures hit social media almost instantly and reached the eyes of Kent, who was reportedly already suspicious.
He couldn't even go into a massage without his phone on him, and he was very funny. If I would get anywhere near the phone, that should have been a huge red flag to me.
She ended their relationship shortly after. Justin Timberlake. When you're as instantly recognizable as Justin Timberlake, you aren't assured a lot of privacy. In 2019, Timberlake might have forgotten that while shooting the movie Palmer in New Orleans.
Well, you make sure to keep yourself in check. I would hate to have to put you back inside.
Yes, sir.
During some apparent downtime, he was photographed on a balcony getting extra cozy with his co-star Alicia Wainwright. The two held hands for a while, and at one point, Wainwright placed her hand on his knee and stroked his leg. Once the pictures hit the tabloids, rumors of an off-screen romance flared up fast.
People were kind of, bent out of shape about this because they saw them holding hands and were unsure what was going on here.
However, Timberlake quickly shut them down with a statement, blaming the moment on one too many drinks and calling it a, quote, strong lapse in judgment. He also apologized to his wife, Jessica Biel, and insisted that nothing else happened.
Out there alone, we see Jessica Biel and Justin Timberlake out often together, but the fact ever since this happened, they have been photographed separately. He's been on set, and she's been, with her son.
LeAnn Rimes and Eddie Cibrian. It was on the set of the 2009 film Northern Lights that LeAnn Rimes and Eddie Cibrian first crossed paths, and they seemed to have an instant connection.
I have this thing I have to do with Charlene. Do you think you could take care of Rocky for a couple of days?
Oh, a date, and you're trusting me with your dog. Yeah. What, are we in a relationship?
There was just one problem. Well, two, actually. They were both married to other people. While their respective spouses waited patiently at home, Rimes and Cibrian reportedly began an on-set affair.
There was this bar that everyone hung out at after set, and I remember coming down the stairs and seeing the two of them shooting pool together. I could just tell by the body language that everything had changed.
They were even photographed holding hands and kissing at a Laguna Beach restaurant. That steamy dinner date served as both the soft launch of their relationship and the hard stop for their previous marriages. Cibrian's wife, Brandi Glanville, filed for divorce soon after, while Rimes followed suit the next year. Despite the controversy, the couple stood their ground and tied the knot in 2011.
Obviously, we made decisions that were not necessarily the right ones, but obviously brought us to a place where we are now, and we're happy and we're married.
Andy Hui and Jacqueline Wong. In 2019, the entertainment world in Hong Kong was shaken by a leaked taxi dashcam video that showed singer Andy Hui and actor Jacqueline Wong getting intimate during a ride.
The 16-minute video was recorded in the back of the vehicle. It shows 51-year-old Hui getting a little too cozy with 30-year-old Hong Kong actress Jacqueline Wong.
At the time, Hui was married to singer and actor Sammy Cheng, while Wong was in a long-term relationship with actor Kenneth Ma. Both stars issued apologies for the incident, with Hui admitting he had been drinking that night, but taking full responsibility for his actions. The scandal also ignited public debate over privacy laws, particularly whether the driver was legally obligated to inform them there was a camera on board.
There are also questions about whether the driver had lawful grounds to collect personal data of the passengers, and if such data collection was fair to the riders.
Both Hui and Wong suffered professional consequences over the incident, although Wong faced significantly greater backlash than Hui. Tristan Thompson. Throughout his relationship with Khloe Kardashian, NBA player Tristan Thompson had more cheating allegations than you can count on one hand. Perhaps the most brazen of them surfaced in April 2018, mere weeks before Kardashian was set to give birth to their first child.
The vibe in the room is calm. I thought there would be way more tension. As much as I want to go off, I just don't think it's the time.
TMZ leaked footage of Thompson making out with 2 women at a nightclub. As if that wasn't enough, he was also spotted escorting a different woman into a hotel around the same time. In response to the public backlash, Thompson issued an apology, and Kardashian, perhaps hoping he would actually change, decided to remain with him.
And you know what? Me and Tristan will deal with this at a later time, because there are some things that it's deeper than being documented. It takes more time.
But things seem to stay the same. In 2021, following yet another round of cheating allegations, the relationship finally fell apart for good.
There were trust issues again, and she has been down that road before. She has to be strong for herself and true, adding, everyone is extremely disappointed.
Jason Aldine and Brittany Kerr. The phrase, a lapse in judgment, seems to be the PR favorite whenever a celeb is caught doing something they shouldn't.
There was things going on in my marriage at the time where, I just wasn't really happy.
Long before Justin Timberlake trotted it out in his apology, American Idol alum Brittany Kerr used it back in 2012. That September, Kerr was photographed at a busy Los Angeles bar locking lips with country star Jason Aldine. Aldine, who was married with 2 kids at the time, must have assumed he was incognito without his trademark cowboy hat, as he seemed to not have a care in the world if he was caught.
Did you cheat on your wife?
Well, I mean, it's everybody's gonna have an opinion, you know what I mean?
After the photos were published by TMZ, Aldine filed for divorce from his wife, citing irreconcilable differences. He and Kerr got married in 2015 and now have 2 kids of their own.
But it was almost like kind of fun for everybody because it was a surprise. I didn't know where we were staying.
It's so romantic.
Where the wedding was.
So how'd you do that?
The ultimate destination
you are
wedding.
Awesome, man.
Katherine McPhee and Michael Morris.
The 32-year-old actress, who finalized her divorce from husband Nick Kokas this year, was caught kissing married Smash director Michael Morris in 2013.
There must have been something in the water over at American Idol, because yet another alum was caught in a compromising situation by the Paps. This time it was Katherine McPhee, the season 5 runner-up, who went on to star in the NBC musical series Smash.
You are beautiful, no matter what they say. Words won't bring you down.
While working on the show, she met director Michael Morris, who helmed multiple episodes. In October 2013, McPhee and Morris were photographed kissing each other in a parking lot, in broad daylight no less, despite both being very much married to other people. It was as though they wanted to be caught. The ensuing controversy led to McPhee filing for divorce from her husband, although Morris's marriage somehow weathered the storm.
The problem is, and why everyone's so upset, is because even though she was apparently separated from her husband for about 6 months, Michael Morris, we hear, was not. And they have 3 young children together.
Andy Byron. What began as a typical Coldplay concert at Gillette Stadium in July 2025 turned into an international nightmare for 2 tech executives.
Both senior executives at a New York data firm, both married, both caught completely off guard.
During the band's Kiss Cam segment, the camera landed on a couple in an affectionate embrace. But instead of leaning in, they sprang apart from each other and quickly ducked out of view.
Yeah. Oh, look at these 2. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
That couple was astronomer CEO Andy Byron and his HR chief Kristen Stewart, both of whom were married, just not to each other. The clip of this incident hit social media and immediately went viral. Cue the boatload of memes and hilarious recreations.
users reenacting different ways one could have responded to the unfortunate timing.
Oh, she joking!
Baseball fans had fun with their own version of the Coldplay cam.
Within days, the company placed both of them on leave and launched an internal investigation. Byron resigned shortly after and was replaced by an interim CEO. Lily James and Dominic West. English actor Dominic West is perhaps best known for playing a cheating husband on the Showtime series The Affair.
I can't sleep. If I do, when I wake up, I'm thinking about you. I'm talking to my kids, I'm thinking about you. I'm f***ing my wife. I'm thinking about you.
Life began to blur a little too closely with fiction in 2020 when he found himself in the middle of a cheating scandal. West was photographed in Rome getting too cozy for comfort with his The Pursuit of Love co-star Lily James.
And as for you, miss, you're worse. Worse than the bolter. Imagine that.
Please stop it about the bolter. No one here is later.
The two were spotted sharing a ride on an electric scooter and swapping kisses over lunch, all while West was married to Katherine Fitzgerald, the mother of his 4 children. This came at a time when West and Fitzgerald were rumored to have split, as he had been seen without his wedding ring. However, the couple released a statement insisting their marriage was solid.
And issuing a public statement to multiple outlets that reads, "Our marriage is strong and we're very much still together."
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Kristen Stewart and Rupert Sanders. After rising to fame as part of a fictional love triangle in the Twilight film series, Kristen Stewart was thrust in the center of a real-life one. In 2012, while dating her Twilight co-star Robert Pattinson, Stewart was caught on camera getting handsy with her Snow White and the Huntsman director Rupert Sanders, who was married at the time. Paparazzi captured the two at a public stop-off in Los Angeles, kissing and cuddling each other both in and around their car.
They stepped out of their car, looking out over Hollywood, caressed each other, kissed each other.
The backlash from these photographs was immense. Both Stewart and Sanders had to issue public apologies, not just to their partners, but to their fans as well. Regardless, the scandal led to the end of Stewart's relationship with Pattinson and the collapse of Sanders' marriage.
His wife, model Liberty Ross, sent this mysterious, if terse, tweet that read only, "Wow." Within hours, she deleted her account.
What do you make of these jaw-dropping cheating scandals? Let us know in the comments below.
At the end of the day, it's been definitely hard to see tons of lies written about a situation that people don't necessarily know the truth.